Hi, I just woke up. It's 2:17 p.m. Well, I woke up like half an hour ago. I've had 1 cup of coffee. I have not brushed my hair yet. I look a mess. I'm sure we're going to see a bunch of videos commenting on how much of a mess I look like in the next 24 hours. So there'll be some content for some of you guys to create. Oh my god, this is StarKindler so messy. Beach. I'm messy life again. Look what I got. Looky. I made this. The StarKindlers, a Willows piece. Look at it. Just look at it. Oh my god, this is so pretty. I just got it. I haven't even opened it. This is the first time I'm looking at it. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. I'm so glad I paid extra for this box. Look. Okay, let's look at it. It's just a better angle. I want you to see the sun like that. Kind of. Oh yeah. Okay. Guess we'll just do it like this. Is that better? No. What about like this? Nope. What about like this? And I just turn around in this awkward chair. Okay, but then I can't see the computer screen. Whatever. Look at it. It's a tarot and oracle deck. I'm going to be putting it up for like public sale. Or a new different version of it, I suppose. This is the first version that I printed. So I'm going to see what needs to be done on it to update it or upgrade it. It's so cute. Oh, the lighting does not work like this. No, hold on. Hold on, you guys. Some people do it like this, but I think then you're going to see it upside down. What if I do it like this? Nope, you're upside down. Son of a bitch. Hold on. We're going to do this the right way, gosh golly. I have brain cells. We can do this. Okay, does this work? Son of a bitch, this camera. Okay, what about this? What if I do this? Okay, that's kind of better. Here. We're going to go with this until I can figure out what the hell's wrong with this. Son of a bitch. All right. I designed all these, by the way. Me and a program. And a bunch of words and things. I figured I'd invest some of the money that was donated to me for some of the other readings I've done to help you guys, like to help me and you guys with cards I actually feel more of a connection to. So this deck took me about a year to gather up all the images with different visions I was having. And each vision I had, there were keywords with it throughout the year. So I kept writing those keywords down, and then I would use those keywords as descriptions to paint things and to draw things. And now once I drew them, and whatever else, I'm not going to tell you all of it. Here we are. So when I tell you guys, I see stuff in my head, I'm seeing something, I see a dream, I see a vision, I'm seeing stuff like that. It's colorful, it's this or that. It's usually looking like this in my head. That other world I tell you guys, I keep seeing, it's a lot like this. Wow, all that work I put into the lighting, bro. Look at that. They're holographic, but look at it. It took me so long to get this the right way. I had to go through a different like Photoshop type of program for each image to make sure each color, lighting, glow, saturation, and all that stuff were done right. Oh, Rebecca, hi. Thank you. I spent so much time on this. You guys have no idea. Over the recent year, ever since I've had my upper teeth removed, this is what I've been working on in the background. Every day, some image, some vision, something else, and I would just take it and write it, use AI to work with. And people are like, AI is so terrible. And I'm like, bitch, you're not using it right. If only I get the lighting better. It's a little better. This light here. Oh my God, they're gorgeous. Look it. If only you could see it in better detail. Would it be better like this? Girl, you know, sometimes I feel like Aunt Clara from Bewitched. I just woke up. Don't mind me. And of course, the computer is going at it now. Listen to it. Do you hear that mess? And people are like, why is she so stressed out? All day. Okay. Let me move this chair. This is why it's so uncomfortable lately, because I switched to this chair and I can't rotate it. The other one I could rotate, but it made farting sounds all the time. And people were like, oh my God, why is she so gassy? Okay. And these dentures still feel like horse teeth in my mouth, I swear to God. There we go. Kind of. I think the light's reflecting off my pale ass skin too much. Oh, come on. Turn this off. If you hear that scratching, it's my lovely animal companion deciding to tear up what furniture I have left. There he goes. I'm sorry. I guess it'll be better lighting when it's nighttime and I can turn the lights on, because this weird overcast day and this weird ass light bulb don't seem to be working together too well. Oh, don't fall. I swear I can be professional in another life. Okay. This one says life, but you can't really see it because the lighting in here is weird. Let's go to the next one. Oh, these three were funny as heck to make. Took me 3 days, like 1 day each one. Look. Wait, there we go. Focus. So if these three come up in a card reading that I do with these, it'll basically be a process. You know how I keep telling you guys, good thoughts, good feelings, good actions? Well, here's the trick to it. Feel the light. Okay. There's so much detail that's not coming out because of this camera and the lighting and the focus mainly. I guess if I kind of tilted it, focus is better. Yeah, it's this lighting. Hold on. That's better. Oh, they came out so good. Wait, what if I do this? Nope. So annoying. You think that might work? Hold on, let me try. You might actually be onto something. Okay, let's try this. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Rebecca. That does work a little better. Ooh, there we go. Wait, no. There. I'll just hold it right here. Oh yeah, they're so reflective. Look at that. Wait. I'm trying to angle the light from this card to that card. Look. Wow. Look at the back. It's all holographic. And there's multiple layers on each one. So when you're looking at it, if you keep looking, there's like more stuff in the background. Girl, this thing cost me over $100 to get printed out, made. I had to wait a month for it to deliver. It took me 3 different attempts to like get each card right. Basically 3 different ones, and then to be happy with the entire thing. And the other day I was just like, I'm just going to get this printed out and see what I think about it in person. I think I'm just going to keep it the way it is and get it ready to be sold. I want you to see the holographic aspect of it a lot more. It's just so bright. Like all that light shining, it's, look, this side isn't holographic because the site only had an option for the front of them. But this side, look at how the light just, it's like each part of the card captures a different part of it. And I use that word loosely because I know some of these other card readers do weird shit with energy. And do you have any idea how long it takes to word things the right way and to draw faces the right way? And then to have like them uploaded and remastered and everything else. It's a lot. And then each letter, to get each letter to glow like that on over 80 cards. The letters don't show up too sharp on this camera, but they're really sharp written. Like you can see clearly what each of them says. I made this one just because people were like, oh, you're going to get your flowers, you're going to get your whatever. And I'm like, all right, here's a bouquet. Here's a whole field of flowers. What angle are you looking at it from? Oh, look at the light from the moon. Oh, this one was weird. I remember when I had this vision. The vision that inspired this card. Ooh. Nope, too bright. Oh, here's the back of the card, but in the front of the card, so you can see it as a hologram or holographic. That one says the emanations. We'll throw back to the aeons and the mind, the void. When I saw this as a vision, my mind was kind of turned into putty for a few for a few hours. That one says anemoia. I think that's the word for missing a place you've never really been to. That one says the night. There we go. Oh, they're so pretty. I'm working on another one, but I don't want to talk too much about it till it's actually done. Nope. I don't really know how any of that stuff works because from the website I've been using, I supposedly have to either order a stock of them, which I can't afford right now, or I have to use them on the website and the website holds the inventory, but I have to create a web store on the website. And in order to create a web store, I have to upload another deck. So I'm working on like trying to figure out, as you fall right into my lap, my apologies. I'm trying to figure out if I want to open the store with a literal tarot deck or if I want to re-upload this and then market this one first. I think I'm just going to do this one first and then work on the other one. That way this one can bring in income for the other one. I think that's the adult thing to do. This one says Star Mother. And I apologize for the blurriness. It's the camera, not the cards. The narcissist and the empath. Oh, look, it's the same person. That one says Epiphany. I am so glad I spent that extra time on the lighting on these cards with hologram and holographic effects in mind. Oh my God, it came out perfect. Above the clouds, or the clouds above. I want you to see, because I designed this with a world under there and a world under there, and there's like clouds in between. So which one are you at? That world or that world? Thank you. Turn the page. Ooh, this one was interesting to come up with. It's called synesthesia. Each letter is a different color. Each letter is a different glow level. Each letter reminds me of a different flavor. And each color and color connection, I changed it in a way where it's like if someone with synesthesia watches, like looks at this card, their mind's gonna kind of go bonkers. In a good way. Wanderer. Oh, did it capture the lens flare I put in there? Let's see. Kind of. Yep, there it goes. 1, 2, 3. Is it 3 suns, 3 planets, 3 moons? Who knows? This one says, I miss you. You, this one's called You with You Within. You with you within. This one's called Who We Were. Oh, look at all those little stars. All the detail. This place is great to get these cards printed from. The towers. Focus. There we go. I'm going to do these at night from now on. That one says sunrise and moonrise. And I want you to see something, but I don't know if the lighting is going to let me. Because it's the mother and daughter. It's the sun and the moon. Focus. Ugh. Timelines, tapestries, and weavers. This I spent a lot of work on. Come on, you got to show all that detail. Okay. So many little threads of fate. Matrix. Oh, we gotta escape the Matrix. Not if you know what it is. This one says family. Oh, what a bummer with the lighting, brah. What if I turn this one on? Cause some backlight disturbances. Maybe this light will work better. Well, it kind of does. I'm so fascinated by how this holographic effect is so beautifully done. I'm so glad I paid extra for it. Music of the spheres. Each one of these, one day when we're doing readings, when it comes up, I'll show you in better lighting. Each one of them is a different reality. Oh, sweetheart. This is the one on the cover, I think. Yeah. It's so cute. Sing, play, create, now, dance, shine. All those nights I was up till 4 in the morning, totally paid off. Peace is you. Love is you. I think 80. I didn't want to do the 78 because I don't know. I just rounded it up. I figured 80 would be better. Plus, there were some other cards I wanted to put in here and I couldn't with 78. I don't know. I just want to do things differently. Like, I get the whole tarot system with 78 cards. There's some oracle cards that are 40 and stuff. I just figure 80 makes more sense to me because of the like numerology of it and the infinity symbol. It's like 78 is kind of, what is that? 14, 15, 16, which goes back to 7. So I guess we're doing things a little differently, but still the same. I don't really get the whole concept of all that numerology. Just 80 seemed to make more sense. The Hermit. The Keeper. The Veils. It's right there. Broken and whole. Or if you want to read it the other way, whole and broken. Depending on how you get the card and whatever. That way people don't really misconstrue things to weave stupid stories towards people. You're whole and broken, no matter which way you look at yourself. Made with a dream. Believe. When I had this vision, it was intense. Seeing that fountain. It's like a angel, a peacock, and a dove all in one when I saw it. And then there's all the threads. All one. Trust your kindness. If you could see it, there's a stage there, but it's the universe as the stage. Ancient, or what is this? Oh, ascend it. Whatever it is for you, for them, whatever. Instead of dealing with it, elevate it. The realms, higher realms. Your guardian. The union of self. Oh, come on, fuzzy wuzzy camera. Oh, it's so pretty. The soul self. Henry, what's left of this couch, buddy? What's left? Okay, thank you. Go ahead. No, don't. No, no. Okay, go. Bye. Oh man, it really does come out like a. It did come out like it's a crystal and a chandelier. Look at it. I'm dumbfounded by how good these came out. Judgment. This one was tricky because I wanted to make it look like coming out of the darkness towards the light, but it's coming towards yourself. So it's like her robe, her gown is what this other child self is coming from or through. But to make it look two different colors was interesting while keeping it the same thing without any separation. The great mother, father. Is it a man? Is it a woman? What's God's gender? Who cares? It's God. This one doesn't have a title. Every time I tried to I tried to title this one, I couldn't. It's so amazing to me because half her face is old too and half her face is young. Her wings came out black and white. Everything came out black and white. But then when I tried to redo it again, because I was like, why did this one come out this way? And there's nothing wrong with it, but look. You see the variance in the eyes? Just ever so slight. I was like, that doesn't look right. So I did it over again, and then it came out like this. And I'm like, these are two different cards. Like they're two completely different things. It's going to be interesting getting these in a reading. Perfection, perception. Oh, come on. There's so much in this card. I tried to get it to be as cosmic and celestial as I could. That's the last one. Inner child, yourself, and hope. Oh, it's amazing. Okay. I have a lot of work to do today. This is the box. It does not have a manual because I wanted people to come up with their own interpretations because that's what matters, not what I think they are. Thank you, Rebecca. So when I have it settled on the website, I will like send a link or something for you guys. Sorry for if I look, unpresentable for the internet. I don't give a fuck. But I will look presentable eventually. I don't know. Yeah, I'll be back later today to update you on the thing on the website, I guess. Let me put it this way so I can see. I could write a manual for it, but it's going to take me longer than to put it out for sale. And if I'm going to write a manual for it, it's very, like, when I made it, I didn't even have an intention to make a tarot deck. I was just making, like getting the visions out of my head and putting them into an image form while writing some of the other ones down. And the ones that I ended up doing image form, I'm like, these could be a tarot deck. So here it is. If I do write a manual for it, I might put some numbers on there, but I don't want to put numbers. People read too much into that stuff in ways I don't understand. So I don't want to be sending people messages or like that stuff with them. There was another person I saw on the internet who had a numerical real life equivalent meaning to every number they were seeing. And it was just like so complicated. Like, dude, do you ever look at the clock and just say, oh, it's, 2:59? Or do you look at the clock and it's like 2:59 and that means 2 people and 5 conflicts and 9 completions? Like, what the fuck, bruh? Live your life. People overcomplicate so much shit. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like me showing up here with facial hair. Do you know somebody else was commenting? They're like, oh, there's a YouTube creator who's a dark witch and she has facial hair. It's like, bro, I'm not even really a she. Like, how many times do we have to go over this? I don't understand. I don't understand why everything's so complicated. And it's like, do you really want me to be prim and proper and dressed up in makeup and all that shit coming on here to be trash talked by some of these people? Like, I'm not giving them more fuel. Like, you want fuel to shit talk me? Here you go. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm going to bring my best self to people who have been shitting on me when I needed them. Bye. Friggin' ridiculous. And then it's like I'm sitting in my living room. I don't get to go anywhere. And it's like I'm supposed to sit here in full makeup and drag and all this other crazy shit for something. And then I have to go and wash it off 5 minutes after a video that I don't get paid for. I don't get, support from. And I get attacked afterwards and during. It's like, and you want me to put eyeliner on this for what? No. So yeah, no overcomplicating things. And the tarot deck I'm working on, it's just way simpler than even it's going to be way simpler. It's like people really missed the whole point of the Rider-Waite tarot deck, and it's so simple. Like, you guys read so much into it. Unbelievable. And these angles, I swear to God. Just wait till the day I have proper equipment and you guys can actually see what I look like instead of these angles where I'm like this or like this or like this. People are going to feel so dumb. They're going to be like, oh, you don't look anything like we thought you looked like. Like, no, I don't. The camera is like this close to my face, bro. What do you think I look like? I'm tiny. Freaking weirdos. And look at how deep my chair is. Like, I'm sitting here and I'm having to go like this to get to the camera angle because my chair and my computer are, look at the gap. That's my chair. This is where my butt is. Look. I have all this distance to sit. This is the arm handle. Look. Arm handle, arm handle, arm handle. There's the top. Here's the camera if I put it on the arm handle. Hi. Here it is. So I put it here on the table. But then if I'm reading cards here, you'll be looking at my back. If I put it on top of the computer monitor, I have no table in the front because this is how wide the table is. My chair is under the table and the table is still far away. Like there are so many small, minor inconveniences and things that just contribute to me being a mess without me trying to be a mess. It's amusing at this point. Even the dentures, it's like they still don't fit right. And I've been to the dentist 3 times and he hasn't adjusted them at all. And that's a whole other discussion. Becca, the shit I've been through in the recent 3 weeks have like reached a point where I'm like, I just can't no more. I can't complain about it no more. I can't argue about it no more. Can't ask for help no more. It just is what it is. And I'm just going to do my thing because they're doing what they're doing. There's nothing I can do about it at all. It's like trying to get a bunch of screaming kids to sit down for 5 minutes. And they're like, oh no. Whatever. Anyway, what I was saying before I got distracted with that ridiculous energy. They're everywhere, man. Like, have you guys noticed? Total side top. Thank you. I just don't get it. I just do not fucking get it. Like, this is a complete side note. Ignore it. Like, the rest of the video was something else. This is something else now. Me and Becca are having a talk. If you don't want to listen, go. I don't get it. And I don't want to be talking about this because it's like, no matter what I say, people perceive it as something else. And it's like, oh no, she's complaining, she's nagging. She's like, bruh, just take a fucking minute. I'm a human being and I was narcissistically abused and demonically possessed and mindfuck, MK Ultra, and like all these other shits that I don't even remember my timeline or my past. And I came to the internet 6 years ago almost, not even to ask for help, but to share videos with people of like peaceful waters and like my old cat that got stolen by my ex. You know, the old house I had, teaching you guys like what I learned, sharing my story, and people kept attacking me. And then like the guides or whatever, which seem to be card readers online, what a coincidence. Have you noticed that? How some of our spirit guides, they even mention it on the internet. They're like, well, if you pick me as your card reader, I'm technically your spirit guide. A spirit guide is a spiritual being, not a human pretending to be spiritual. Humans aren't your spirit guides. Humans are your human guides. Like, what? And all these people were like attacking me for years, man. Like I don't ever want to repeat this again, from spiritual RAPE, which has been committed multiple times against me, down to the last 3 weeks, to going to dentists and having the dentist be paid off to hurt me and to poison me. That's happened 2 to 3 times already with 2 to 3 different dentists, 2 to 3 times each. Like, what am I supposed to do? And the card readers that are constantly doing all this weird energy shit and all these stealings and lying and whatever the fuck else they're doing. And then they talk shit about me, about what they're doing, but they're accusing me of doing it. And then they sit here. The reason why this entire video redirected into something else is because one of them or a group of them are watching and doing their weird shit again. And it's like that irritation energy. Usually when my speaking gets quicker, it's them trying to screw something up. And it's like, no, you're just annoying me. So I don't even know. It's like so beneath even high school drama that these people have done that it's just silly to even acknowledge it anymore. It's like, I'm still here. I'm still alive. I still don't give a fuck what I look like. I still don't give a shit about the things they do. I'm genuinely been here to help and to even get some human distraction to help me heal, like a friend online, because I haven't been allowed to have friends here. because of their sabotage. And then they're like, oh, isolation for protection. Like, yeah, from you guys that were doing this to me. Like, God's not protecting me from God's children. God's been protecting me from the retards trying to hurt other people. Yeah, like little bugs distracting me all the time. The other day, I was like, I had to deal with fruit flies for like 3 days in the apartment for no reason. Like, where did they come from? And it was 3 days after I posted a video on the internet. What does that mean? A bunch of people are using remote viewing and astral projection to spy into my house. Or using that shamanic shit where they jump onto different animals to spy on people. It's ridiculous. They even paid the dentist I was going to that I got the dentures from. They paid that dude. Like, I went in for 2 cavity fillings. And the dude was like, you want us to pull out your lower teeth? And I'm like, no. He's like, oh, I was like, can you just check if I even need a cavity because it doesn't hurt anymore? And he's like, oh, no, you have so many. You need so many filled. We'll start on one side. So he put 5 injections. 5 injections, Becca. I can't believe I'm like finally talking about this again. 5 injections. He put them in on this side. Hence why it's still kind of swollen. It's been 3 weeks. He put them in there. And then his assistant was next to me on this side. He was on this side. He got one of the devices, the little that polishes or breaks up pieces of the tooth off or something. And he went, think. And then he went, oops. And she said, it's okay. It's only a Monday. As if I'm just a crash test dummy in the chair. The dude broke a fucking tooth in half from the side with a device while I'm sitting there open mouth praying to God like God saved my life. And this dentist is like, and then he pours some sour liquid in my mouth. And I almost passed out, dude. It was the most vile, disgusting thing I've ever tasted. And I've never tasted anything like that in a dentist for a cavity filling. Like, what the fuck did you pour in my mouth, dude? And then he sits there with different things, like poking through my teeth, poking through the lower ones, poking through the upper ones where I have no teeth even. And I've asked him repeatedly, like, I've had my gums healed okay? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, can you look before you tell me? Yeah. And he's like, let me see. And I show him, and he's like, yeah, they're fine. But when I look at them, I'm like, they don't look fine to me. These dentures don't fit fine to me at all. So, and I can't do shit about it. So it's like, why was I even going to talk about this? But now it's just kind of like, I'm over it. I'm mostly healed from whatever the hell that was. So it's just messed up. And for days afterwards, I was not feeling okay. Not in a oh, I'm so sick kind of way, but it's like my stomach felt weird. My head felt weird. It was like I got poisoned and I was flushing the poison out of my body. And I was like, whatever. And then these little crazy ass card readers, the witch bitches that work for yeah. And then they're sitting there harnessing energy and shit, putting them in the little crystals and trinkets on their desk. They were like, oh, somebody tried to kill a chosen one. Oh, somebody tried to kill this and that. Like, what the fuck? How would you even know what the fuck happened? Oh, right. They work together. And the other day, somebody tried to spiritually RAPE me in my sleep. There were 3 of them in my room, energetically, 3 huge guys. One of them, I could almost see one of them who was overweight with curly, short, blonde hair. The other one was Hispanic, kind of fat. And then there was some other one that was tall and lanky with dark hair. And then today I had another dream where they were doing it to a body in a stasis chamber. And he said, if you fuck her right now, she won't remember when she wakes up. And I was like, what the fuck? And I woke up from the dream. I'm assuming it was a dream. I don't know. The things they do, the things I deal with every day for humanity is insane. And then these people have the audacity and the nerve to call me what they are so they can pretend that they're clean. And then they go around attacking other people's children. They go around stealing energy from other people's grandchildren. They go around manipulating their minds and their energies. They make these card readings where they say shit like, oh, you're going to get this and you're going to get that. But it's diseases and bad shit. And it's they don't realize little kids watch some of this stuff, teenagers and have no idea about manifestation and intentions. Like I told you guys years ago, you're not really supposed to manifest. You're supposed to work with God. The word manifest itself says man I fest. The man I fester. You're desecrating your energy as a soul when you're filtering your soul to manifest something against God's will. If you want something from God, you ask God and God gives it. The universe gives it. But these people are like pulling threads in other people's energies because they don't want to talk to God and they don't want to connect to God. And then on YouTube, people are like, oh, they're so good card readers. They're such good energy healers. They're poisoning you. Just like that dentist did. I went to the dentist and the dentist poisoned me, like numbed me to the poison first, and then poisoned me to try to kill me. And the next day when I went back, because my mouth has still been hurting because of the fake fucking fillings he had put in, I went back there and I'm like, what the hell? The next day, like, and they were having, Becca, they were having a fucking celebration party for what they did. And when I walked in there, they're like, no, you can't go back there to see the doctor. And I'm like, why not? They're like, oh, they're busy. I'm like, it's okay, I'll wait. I waited 20 minutes. And I'm like, can I see the doctor, please? I'm in pain. And they're like, no, the systems are down. We can't register you to see for him to see you because it has to go on the insurance. And we can't access the insurance because our systems are down. And then I saw the doctor walk across eating a sandwich. I'm like, I started walking back there, and then his assistant that was helping him fuck up my mouth came up, and she's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Hey," saying her name. I need to see the doctor. I think my fillings fell out. And we go back there, and he's looking at them, and he's like, "No, that's a composite filling. No, that's a normal this. That's a normal that. Yeah, your gums just have those bumps on them because it's just like bruh. I left, got in the car, said my prayers, been saltwater rinsing, taking care of my teeth myself, and I'm better off now. Like, I should not even have gone to the dentist. I should not have even bothered. Like, I have no problem with the medical industry. It saved my life quite a few times and with assistance to God. But holy shit, you want me to go to another dentist? Like, not only did that Arnold dude from 2014 try to kill me in a dentist chair, not only did the one prior to him try to do it, but now this one at a Mexican dentist place in Wisconsin? Bitch, please. And then I'm supposed to be like, oh, trust the legal system, trust this and that. It's like, dude, even the cops that I call when I was being harassed and this neighbor was trying to rape me in the building, the cop told me, an African